Hi, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. And if you really don't know me and this is your first time here, my name is Sonia. And lately I've been really into Dior eyeshadows. This year I've been bulking up my collection and I got excited. Dior launched a lot of palettes, a little bit overwhelming because I don't really understand when Dior is launching, where and what. But finally this little number actually showed up on the website. I didn't think it was gonna launch just yet in Europe, and I was just checking out if the holiday collection palettes launched on the Dior website. But I saw this one and I saw the new summer-spring or spring-summer 2023 palette. I picked that one up as well. I'll do that in a later video, I don't know. But here we are. I'm quite happy to have this one, but this did not look like the photos online. The photos online kind of reminded me of a, you know, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette, very muted pinks, and some of these go straight up purple. So I was a little bit confused, not just with the launches, but with the photos. I take the photos with a grain of salt, but I definitely felt like I had to take the photos this time around with like a full-blown shot of tequila, if you know what I mean. Someone was drunk. So I got my little rant out of the way. Let's just go into the palette and some details first, some swatches, and then of course the demo. So I paid 67 euros, I believe, for this palette. It's made in France. The palette has a net weight of 7 grams. This palette has a 6-month shelf life. Typical Dior style shadows. This one houses a few matte shades. For example, that beautiful light shade is a matte and the darker shade is a matte as well. Whereas the other two colorful shades are satin. There's one kind of shimmery pop shade in there. That's kind of what I like a Dior queen to have, a variation of different types of finishes. Also a little disclaimer, when I'm stressed, I definitely take it out on my nail beds and my nails. So if you see these stubby little fingers, yes, I do not have Instagram, YouTube, social media ready nails, and I don't really give a damn. Like, if you're just gonna see my nail, just know it's just because of stress and I'm human and I just can't be bothered. Now this palette was supposed to launch with some beautiful other goodies. Those goodies did not arrive on the website just yet here in the Netherlands, but I did pick up the 1947 lipstick as well. Anyone that has followed me on my channel, I've been loving this Dior Addict lip shine formula, and I can't wait to just have more of them in my collection. But I did want to go ahead and pick this color up. It looks like a very beautiful wearable color, and both of them kind of have this cool toned pinky feel towards them. Now I feel like I got all the kind of details out of the way. Let's just go into the demo. I'll make sure to put a little palette out on the side so you can follow along with me on how I did the eyeshadow portion. Also, before we start, I did go ahead and look at which lip liner I could use for this beautiful lipstick, and I decided to go ahead and choose the lip liner by Eldridge in the shade Muse. So this is of course the final look. What do you guys think of the final look, and do you like this type of color story? Now personally, when it comes to Dior, I am more of a wearable palette type of girl. I'm not saying that this is not wearable, but this came out much more bold and pink than I imagined. Particularly this kind of softer color right here. This one just, you know, translated straight up pink on my eyes. I think that all of the shadows did perform really well. I love Dior shadows, if you haven't noticed just yet. And it doesn't look like anything that I have in my collection when it comes to Dior. So for me, as someone that's kind of been bulking up her collection, this is quite a nice one to have, but it won't be the color story that I'll be using a ton of. It's more just like a great addition to the family, if you know what I mean. If you are into this color story and you haven't tried Dior eyeshadows yet, then I actually think that this is a great one for you, because it kind of shows you what Dior shadows are like. They can be quite pigmented, they're really easy to blend, and in terms of formulation, this is the better formulation. Sometimes with limited edition palettes, quints, the formulation can be a little bit off, a bit stiffer, kind of rough to work with. None of these I felt were rough to work with. All of them are quite pigmented. And like I said, there is a nice range of finishes in here. You have the two mattes on each end. You have two of these beautiful satins, and of course there is that topper shade. Now if you are used to Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, I'm not sure if you're gonna like this palette, because it is a lighter style palette. It's still Dior. They go for that type of sophistication, so please keep that in mind when you're shopping for these palettes. Personally, I think the look came out together really beautiful, and I actually put the whitest, so the light matte shade, in the inner corner, because on my skin tone it is a little bit lighter. It works as an inner corner highlight, which I really enjoy. I don't mind a matte inner corner highlight, and I just love that little addition to it. On my skin tone, I can use it as an inner corner highlight. Then let's move on to the lip section. Formula wise, this Dior Addict like hydrating lip shine. It has a really long name, but this is such a great formula. I've been really enjoying kind of more lip balms, especially those with a proper tint. And I was really happy that I could actually line my lips with the Lisa Eldridge lip liner, and it just, you know, it was a match made in heaven. I think if you wanted to line your lips a little deeper for a bit more ombre effect, I would recommend to go with the Rare Beauty Bold lipstick. And if this is a lip color that you enjoy, then definitely I would suggest you to pick one up. This is not the limited edition packaging. Unfortunately, the Millefiori collection didn't actually launch, so I'm getting these products, but the beautiful limited edition packaging with the florals on it, I didn't get. And I'll just wait for the next collection that Dior has that comes out with the limited edition packaging. I don't think I'm gonna stop buying Dior lip products and Dior palettes, so you know, Dior comes out with so much makeup, honestly. Anyway, I hope this video is not gonna be too long, and I hope that the demo really did everything justice. If you are wondering what else is on my face, I'll link it down below. And if you wanna pick up this palette, or you wanna pick up anything that's on my face, please make sure to use my affiliate links. If you use them, it doesn't actually mean anything of the price will change for you. I just get a little bit of commission, and any commission that I get, I do put out right back into my channel. Think better lighting, think more makeup to review, just anything to help out my channel. It really helps out my channel a lot if you do use my affiliate links, but it's really up to you. Anyway guys, if you want to just nerd out with me about this makeup collection, please make sure to use the comment section down below, or you can use Instagram to DM me. I am getting a little bit more active on Instagram, Sonia__Butler. So you could also DM me on Instagram. Like this video if you liked anything about this video, and subscribe to my channel if you're also a Dior palette lover. Anyway guys, thank you guys all so much for watching it all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye!